Have you ever wondered what really goes on inside a teenager's mind? Hey guys, welcome back to Between the Pages. Today we're diving into a book that explores just that random thoughts of a random teenager. This book is funny, insightful, and it's completely relatable to the teenage experience. To talk about this book, we have with us Ashi. She shares some great personal stories that you won't want to miss. Let's welcome Ashi. Hi Ashi, welcome to Between the Pages.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm well. I'm well.
So tell us about yourself.
So, hey everyone, this is Ashi Pathak, and I am someone who doesn't read books usually, but I read books which, attracts me so much. And I am a student. I have completed with my 10th grade, and I am someone who is enthusiastic about traveling, about exploring, about new things. And people may find it funny or maybe different, but I like traveling or going to random places, talking to random people, and that is why today's book is Random Thought of a Random Teenager.
Wow. So, what was your initial thoughts about the book?
I personally thought, because people usually read books which are full of great knowledge, or especially which have stories, or they have stories, but this book was something which was about a teenager which I thought I could relate to, so I started reading that.
What did you think about the title?
The title was so random. People don't usually keep that, because people keep them interesting, or titles like which could attract people, but this was something that does not attract people. But for me, when I read that book in a night. Almost I completed the book in 4 to 5 hours.
That's impressive. So, what is the book about?
The book is about random thoughts that we teenagers feel, underrated thoughts. We teenagers are in an age where we are even growing, and we are a kid. We are a older person in a kid's body, or we are an adult in, I don't know, we are a kid as well as an adult. So the time is very different, because you see life, you have to build your life, you see your future, you see so many things around you, and even you have your childishness. So that is what.
So, were there any lessons that stood out to you from the book?
Right. One of the greatest thought, or one of the thought which I personally love it. People usually judge them on the decisions they make, but I the book tells you should not judge anyone on the decisions they make, but you should judge them on the situations they were in. So that was the thought which changed my mindset.
That was eye opening. If you saw my reaction, I was like,
Right.
So, what did you think about the author's writing style?
The author, people authors, they usually write in so much of nerdy language, or they use so much of heavy words. But this book was totally, with comforting book. We say, we find it much relatable. The book was it is the same voiceover which I feel was written there.
So, उसका कोई फॉर्मेट था क्या कि पहले कुछ थॉट आएगा एंड देन उसके पीछे कोई लेसन समथिंग लाइक
नहीं, it was just upon random experiences of life.
I see. So, okay.
And in fact, there's a very important random thought written in that. Why is life more beautiful than death? So that is also a chapter which inspires me, because it has so much of inspirations and things written which are really relatable.
I see. So, can you share any couple of experiences that stood out to you from the book?
We live in a world, the very first chapter of the book is the world we live in. And the world we live in is we feel that the world is according to us, or the way we see it. Actually, the world is so big. It is we meet many of people with so much of thought process like you. I personally didn't imagine anyone who is a 13 or a 14 years old who would take podcasts, but I found you, and it feels great. You meet people in this world, and this world is changing. It is changing, and you are someone who can witness it. So that is one of the thoughts that I personally love from that book.
I see. So I'm pretty sure reading this book, it was an emotional ride because relatable, right? So what were some of the emotions that evoked
Like it
throughout?
was like it was like a bit of hesitation that the author should hesitate while writing something like that, but then it was like, nay, but this is true, so there shouldn't be any hesitation. And in fact there was an emotion like, hey, is that what I am thinking and it is written in the book? Like everything was totally same, like not even relatable, it was totally same. So I found that book very good. And in fact, Arushi Singh, you are a great author. You should continue writing if you are listening to me.
Are there any other books she's written?
I actually haven't read. Maybe I'll recall.
I'm not aware if she's written other books, so I was just asking.
In fact, I'm not.
So, would you say this book had a lasting impact on you?
It had actually. I shared the thought that you should not judge people on. So that thought is something, I have implemented in my life, because I'm like, let it be whatever people are with. You don't judge them. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone has their own point of view. Everyone has their own perspective, their way and their attitude of living. Let them live however they want.
How long ago did you read this book?
I said 4 hours. I completed the
How
whole
long
book.
ago? कितने पहले पढ़ा था?
Almost 2 or 3 months before.
I see.
Like as soon as I completed with my exams, I was like, I need something to read, and I started exploring through this.
How did you find this book?
I actually was bored enough because I didn't went on vacations anywhere, and I was like, I need to spend my time somewhere. So I started exploring books for teenagers, and there were so many books by Sudha Murthy, by Krishnamurti to read. But then I was like, these are so much with deep knowledge, but I don't want to read books with deep knowledge, but something that could relate me. And I found this book. So. And actually, I didn't read that book as a hard copy. I read it on my phone, so that was more good for me.
How was it better?
Cause I started making notes. I started doing whatever things I used to love. Like when you get your exams, you don't do things which you love. Like if you like sketching, or you like writing poetries, or if you like dancing, or whatever hobbies do you have, when exams come, you totally stop that. But then when you see these things, when you see someone who's rising, you change yourself. So it was different for me. And in fact, I started doing scribbling, started with doing so much of digital art and something.
Wow, that's interesting. So, did the book address any real world issues?
Right. Like it was like, people usually talk about problems like greater problems like global warming. I know that is so much, like that is a problem, but we don't talk about mental health problems. We don't talk about problems which are small. We don't talk about problems that we teenagers face, that coming from childhood to adulthood, the age from 13 to 17 or 18, when you see so many things growing around you, and you see yourself at that time, there's a totally roller coaster of emotions. So I think that is a problem which should be addressed, and this book does.
I agree. So, we have a ritual in this podcast where every guest writes a question for the next guest. So, I have a question for you, and it's from Nikita.
Okay.
She's asking, which book was the turning point or an answer to your question?
This book. Because like I read 5 to 6 books, but why did I choose this book was, people don't talk about problems of random thoughts of a random teenager, but people think of great problems, but this book does. So I think this was a turning point, because I started thinking more of this.
I see. So it's your turn to write a question for the next guest. So do you think parents should read this book?
I personally think that if you recommend a parent to read that, first you should read that and then you recommend the parent. Because, there's a chapter in that, Indian parents. so there's a roller coaster in that, because you point out things which an Indian parent should do, but it's tough because the chapter holds so much of emotions, so much of reality, I would say. So I think parents should read, but secretly.
So I really want to read this book. Did you buy it online or did you find a
And
PDF?
I actually read it on Kindle, like.
I see. All right. So thank you so much for joining us on Between the Pages.
Thank you, Ina, and I appreciate you because it is very tough to come out of your whole academic thing and come out and create something new. And I personally think these are the things which make you grow, like
But-
rather than academic things.
Thank you, but I also feel that you left your academics to be here, so I'm very
I
grateful
am
because this show would be nothing without guests. So thank you so much
Right.
for joining
Thank you.
us. I hope you guys liked today's video. Until next time, it's me, Anna Leilani, closing the BTP book for this week. Happy reading! If you guys liked today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and search for Between the Pages _BTP on Instagram to follow us there as well.